I'm with Dean Karnazes. Welcome to the Expo. I love what you had to say on the panel.
It's an honor to be here. I grew up in this area and I love coming back. How could you not? Look at this weather.
I know, amazing weather, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, have you always been a runner? I don't know your whole career, but did you start when you were a young kid?
I started running home from kindergarten when I was 6 years old. And
you hated school?
No, it's after school. I felt so restless in class. I just remember, I'm going to run home, and I started running home, and just got worse from there. Yeah.
Wow.
Kept going.
And so, have you done, several races throughout the year since you were a little kid?
I kind of ran through high school, and then after freshman cross country, I stopped running for 15 years.
Why?
Other things, yeah. I was kind of burned out, and then on my 30th birthday, the night of my 30th birthday, I hadn't run in 15 years. I was in a nightclub, in a bar, doing what you do on your 30th birthday, and I said to my friends, I'm leaving. And they said, well, hold it, why are you leaving? It's only 11 o'clock at night. It's, have another shot.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I'm going to run 30 miles tonight to celebrate my 30th birthday. And I walked out of the bar, and literally that night, ran straight through the night for 8 hours. I ran 30 miles, yeah.
Was something troubling you, or was this just something you wanted to do?
No, I was bored with my life. I mean, I'd gone through college, I went through graduate school, I went through business school, I had this cush corporate job, and I thought that would make me happy, and I was miserable. I wanted some intensity. I wanted some of that kind of adrenaline that I loved as a kid. And I thought, I used to love to run. Let's try it tonight, yeah.
So how'd that go? 30 hours straight?
It was 30 miles.
30 miles, excuse me.
There was some chafing and some blistering where the sun don't shine, but it felt, it felt like the right thing to do.
Okay.
Yep, straight through the night, got to my destination. The sun was coming up. It was just glorious. No sleep. Yeah.
Amazing. And can I see your book?
Sure.
Tell me the title. Well, Run is the title. 26.2 stories of blisters and bliss. Tell me, how did you decide to write the book?
Well, this is my third book. And this one is short stories. So there are 26 short stories, 26.2 short stories that you can read if you have a quick flight or if you just feel like reading a single chapter. And they're adventure stories. It's not just about running, it's about life and kind of the lessons you learn through running that apply to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you talked about eating. Have you always been a really healthy eater, or were there times when you ate a lot of junk food?
Oh, sister. There were some dark times. Yeah, I mean, I did eat a lot of junk food, and once I started running, I didn't feel like I wanted it anymore.
That's great.
And now I've completely just all very, very healthy diet, all natural, and no junk food at all.
That's great. And I'm right with you with the Greek yogurt. I actually do smoothies in the morning. I don't run anymore, but I do love to work out, and it drives me. It makes me feel good.
I couldn't agree more, and it builds on itself. Once you start going, people say, "Oh, it's going to be impossible for me to start." I haven't exercised in years. I'm overweight.
No,
it's slowly just start. It starts building on itself. Right. Yeah.
What are some of your goals for the coming year?
Well, last year I ran from Southern California to New York City, so I ran 3,000 miles across the country in 75 days. I ran 40 to 50 miles a day, nonstop, for 75 days. And
incredible.
Yeah, next year I'm going to actually, this sounds incredible, and it is incredible, I'm going to try and run a marathon in every country of the world in 1 year. So I'm taking up on a global expedition, and there's 204 countries, and we're working right now to get the passports and the visas and all the permits. But I'm going to try to run a marathon in all 204 countries in 1 year.
Incredible. And you're going to put it up on a blog and video and everything?
Yeah. Incredible. I'm encouraging people to come join me, too. Pick a country.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, tell me what a typical day is like for you, for training and eating and all that.
Well, when I'm really training hard, I get up early. I get up about 4 in the morning, and I like to run a marathon before breakfast. So I'll run 25, 26 miles.
No food?
No, I'll eat a Greek yogurt.
Oh, okay.
A Greek yogurt, some fruit, maybe some berries, and maybe some almonds. So not a whole lot.
Okay.
I'll come home, shower, fix breakfast for my kids. I've got 2 kids, so I always want to fix them breakfast. We'll have breakfast together. I'll get them off to school.
Nice.
I'll come home and do some writing. This is my 3rd book, and all 3 of them have been New York Times bestsellers, and I'm working on a 4th.
Congratulations.
Oh,
it's incredible.
I can't write. I don't know how it happened.
It's incredible.
And
then, doing something right.
Well, I think there's something in the power of my story of running 100 miles. How it kind of breaks down barriers. I mean, when you hear, gosh, this guy ran for 30, 40, 50 hours non-stop for 100 miles. I thought when I first heard this that a human being cannot do this. I mean,
Right.
this. What do you mean you run nonstop for 40 hours?
Sure.
I mean, and then to go do it yourself, you just realize the human body is really a remarkable machine.
It is. It is. And don't you find that running helps you solve problems, and you're by yourself and you're in your thoughts and you're focusing on you, just you, nobody else. I don't know. I've had some like deep thoughts while I'm working out.
I have some of my best thoughts when I'm running, and it's one of the reasons is it's just you, right? You know, a typical day. I mean, I'm getting, I don't know how many texts a day I'm getting, and phone calls, and there's music, and there's advertisements, and
Yes.
you're just bombarded, and you're kind of just immersed in it. Where when you go running, it's just all you.
And you don't bring your phone, I hope.
I don't.
Oh,
I
good.
don't. When I
good.
run, I don't even listen to music most of the time. I just
Okay.
run. I just
That's
enjoy
great.
it. Yeah.
That's great. Now, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. You said you don't really sit down much at the office. You just sit down and relax a little on Thanksgiving?
For a little bit. I get antsy sitting down. Yeah. Relaxing stresses me out. Yeah.
Is there anything on Thanksgiving you love that you just feel like that's what I look forward to? Or food's not a big thing for you.
I don't really look. I just eat to live. I don't live to
That's
eat.
good.
And
That's good.
the thing I really like is I'll have a piece of baklava. I'm
Okay.
Greek, and my mom makes great baklava, so I'll have
Okay.
a piece of homemade
That's
baklava.
good.
Yeah.
Now tell me, you're here, under the Aviir and Garter Heart tent, heart disease. Does that ring true in your family? Obviously, you take care of yourself, so it's not a big issue with you, I would think.
It has been. I mean, both my grandfathers died of coronary heart disease, and it was
Really?
very prevalent back in their day. And I think, my generation is really starting to embrace the thought that, hey, you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your heart through both exercise and diet. And so I really pay attention to it myself.
That's good. That's good. Any advice for people that are couch potatoes and they don't know where to start?
I would say invest in a good pair of shoes. So go to a running store and get a good pair of shoes, and just start by walking. Set a goal. Say, today I'm gonna keep moving to the best of my ability for half an hour. If I have to walk, I'm just gonna keep my heart rate up. For half an hour, I'm gonna keep going. If I have to crawl, I'm gonna crawl. If I can run, I'm gonna run. And I think you'll find that after doing that, it's amazing. After a month or so, you'll be able to run nonstop for half an hour, and you'll think, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And then you might think, maybe an hour. Let's see if I can do it for an hour.
And then you're hooked.
I sign up for an event. Come join me at the Turkey Trot. Yeah.
And then I don't know if somebody's going to run on their birthday all those hours.
Well, I wouldn't recommend running 30 miles on your
No.
30th birthday, but it worked for me.
Did your friends think you were nuts?
They couldn't believe it. My wife thought I was nuts. I mean, I called her in the morning, and she said, well, where are you?
Where are you?
I said, I'm 30 miles down the road. She said, how did you get here? I said, I ran out of that bar and just ran all night. Yeah.
You are very inspiring. Do your kids run?
When I'm chasing them.
That's it.
No, they do. They're going to be running out here with me tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they'll be out here tomorrow.
Well, thanks for talking with me, and happy Thanksgiving.
Beautiful
Thanks for all you're doing. And again, Dean's book is Run, 26.2 Stories of Blisters and Bliss. Thanks again.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.